everybody, it's Boys the Most Toys coming at you again, and it's another Optimus Prime. Yes, but every company out there, Takara, Hasbro, all the third parties are doing a G1 looking Optimus Prime. And instead of just changing some color on my existing design, I thought, let's make a new transforming Optimus Prime. So this is OP-07, and if you want instructions, of course, you can go to our website. Click below and you can order this and other cool creations. But in its mode like this, it looks very standard. It is a standard flat nose Optimus Prime. I've got a nice white grille and white fenders, similar to the cartoon, with this sloping out windows, which will also be very indicative of the chest. You can see in this mode what's different than my usual primes. Well, we've got these gas tanks, which I'll show you later, are part of the transformation, but generally it's a flat nose Prime. So nothing really crazy going on here. It's a flat nose Optimus Prime. So as I said, brand new design, lots of interesting twists. So without further ado, let's get to the transformation. Okay, so I learned a lot over the years on how to build an Optimus Prime out of Lego, so this incorporates a lot of cool little tricks that we haven't seen before, or maybe we've seen in other models, but they're all kind of put together in one spot to make this cool looking animated version, or G1 animated version, I should say. So like most, the first thing you're going to do, of course, is go back here, and you're going to want to release the arms. And this guy's nice and tight, so although he does use a lot of ball joints, he's going to be quite tight. So we're going to do that on the other side as well. And then again, as usual, I'll try to keep my gorilla arms out of the way. We're going to see some cool new tricks with the hands and some other things, but for now, I'm just going to pull everything out, and there you've got Optimi arms. Okay. You can then, if you want, pull this head forward and set it in as you like. So we're halfway done already, as you can see, but we're not going to use this as the front. This is going to be the back of the G1 diaper type transformation. So what we're going to do also, we're just going to get these arms out of the way for a second. Okay, and I'm going to get rid of the wheels so we don't see them in the G1, because G1 cartoon's notable for not seeing the wheels. So what we're going to do, we're just going to pick him up, and you can see here we can just rotate. Let me just get again the arms right out of the way. You want to just take this side section and you want to just get them up, and I'll show you what to do with the wheels in a second. So we're like this. Okay, from here you want to rotate the top section by itself. Then we're going to push. Now pull these wheels back and behind, and you're going to push that section all the way. And the wheels I'll show you later, but you can just tuck them in however you like. You can put them this way, or you can flatten them out, put them this way, whatever you like. So I'm just going to put them kind of like this and out of the way for now. But you can do whatever you like with them, because they're on ball joints. We'll do the same on the other side. Again, get this arm out of the way. Take this wheel and just get it out of the way. Okay. From here now, we'll go finish that up nicely later. Then I turn them around, and like usual, we're going to split the legs. What's different here, you can see the gas tanks. You're going to take them, and you're just going to rotate them around like that. Do the same on the other side. Take that gas tank. Somebody's shedding. And then you're just going to pull these legs down, of course, and get him in a nice standing position. Split the cod piece like most of my other versions. And when you go in the back now, and you want to take the front grill and push it back to form the back of the diaper or the skirting or whatever you want to call it for the G1 look. And get his arms back down to a nice position here. And let me just make sure you can see all that. Yeah, you guys can. Just rotate him a bit towards your camera like that. So you can see we got the really cool G1 look. And just to finish off, we're just going to gingerly pop our fists out. And this is a new thing that I've done here because I have not, I had to shrink down the hands a little bit. You just want to open up the thumb. And then my usual design, he's got 3 fingers versus 4. Again, flip out this section here, open it up, flip out the thumb, you've got hands. So there's my new G1 looking Optimus Prime. Of course, he has his head's on a ball joint, wrists on a ball joint, elbows on a ball joint, shoulders on a double ball joint, so you can get some nice posing. Knees are on an old school axle frame and ratchet. The legs are on a ball joint with the little gray piece that makes things a little more rigid and have more clutch power. So again, if you're going to get the instructions, you'll see what I mean. I've done that. I think I did that with my Soundwave and Sound Blaster as well. So as you can see here, this is G1 looking Optimus. Okay, there's the side. Let me just bring that up a little bit for you guys. There we go. Okay, and then if you want to look at the back, oh sorry, we didn't really finish off the wheels, but with the wheels you can do whatever you really like. Turn them around, like I said, make them into a jetpack, do whatever. You can fold them right to the back if you like. I'm just going to let them kind of float there. And then posability on this guy, because we've got lots of ball joints and because of the skirting, you can get wide stance and you can get some pretty good positioning and so forth. Okay. The other thing, of course, like most of my Optimus Primes, you can open the chest to reveal the matrix. Oops, and that's too tight, but that little window panel will pop open just like that. There we go. So those little claw pieces are a little too tight. Make things fly off on us here today, but you can see the matrix and it can come out same as my usual matrices. So I'm just going to close that up. They close much better than they open, just because there's a lot of friction, because I use mostly new parts for this design. So again, if you're interested in getting this guy for yourself, I would also recommend until the 14th, the Valentine's Day, we do have 30% off all primary colored red and pink transformers from our catalog. So again, click below. You can get 30% off and get building this guy sooner than later. And I think this one may become my new go-to Optimus, just because it's got a really good G1 feel, cartoon feel, and a little more posability, and all pretty sturdy as my usual OP-05. So whichever one you like. If you're into a new build, some interesting new techniques, I'd maybe go with this one. Stands nicely, stands about the same height as the OP-05 anyway, and maybe 1 brick shorter, I'm not sure, but more or less it is the same size. My leader class stands about, I don't know, 10.5 to 11 inches tall when he's standing up straight. So again, if you're interested in buying this instructions and build your own crazy creation just like this or others that we do have, click below, get to our catalog, and get building. So until next time, everyone, hope you enjoy the crazy Lego creations that I bring to you. Happy building, everyone, and take care.